you're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Sepang, Malaysia, the long-awaited moment has finally arrived. Toprak Razgatlioglu, the phenomenal rider now known as the Wild Bike Tamer, officially took to the track to test Yamaha's latest V4 engine at the Sepang circuit, Malaysia, today, October 9, 2025. This test marks a crucial step towards Yamaha's ambitious 2026 MotoGP project. Interestingly, it wasn't just Toprak's presence that captured attention. From the Ducati paddock, Ducati course boss Gigi D'Aligna was seen watching the test firsthand. The Ducati technical boss's serious gesture sent the MotoGP paddock into an uproar. Was this a sign that Ducati was beginning to smell danger from Yamaha and Toprak? In this closed session, Toprak appeared very confident. With his signature aggressive and controlled style, he was able to tame Yamaha's V4, which had previously been rumored to be difficult to master. Several Yamaha engineers appeared surprised by the data generated from Toprak's extreme riding style, which maintained the bike's stability even in Sepang's fast corners. Meanwhile, Gigi D'Aligna commented after watching the test, "Toprak is a very different rider. If he can adapt to Yamaha's V4 bike this quickly, then the competition in MotoGP 2026 will be much tighter than we expected," said Gigi. This comment immediately sparked speculation. Has Yamaha finally found the right man to revive their glory days? With Toprak on a V4 bike, Yamaha's project appears to be finding a promising direction. If this positive development continues, Ducati may have to start preparing for the blue danger coming from Iwata. The test session was still behind closed doors, but rumors in the paddock suggest that Toprak set a surprising lap time, close to the factory MotoGP rider's record. And if this is true, it's not impossible that Yamaha is preparing to launch a GNU Monster for 2026, with Toprak as its secret weapon. Here's the full news. The atmosphere in the paddock at the Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia became the center of attention in the MotoGP world today, October 10, 2025. It wasn't because of an official session or a team launch, but because one big name finally got back on a Yamaha prototype bike, Toprak Razgatlioglu. The Turkish rider finally made his first test ride on Yamaha's latest V4 engine, a major project Yamaha is preparing for its debut in MotoGP in 2026. After only being a rumor in the paddock for so long, the moment has become a reality. And what's even more interesting is that this test was witnessed by Ducati course boss Gigi D'Aligna, who came to the Sepang track to observe for himself. Toprak in the difficult-to-tame machine. To many in the racing world, Toprak is a special rider. He is known not for his consistently superior bikes, but for his ability to tame stubborn and difficult-to-control bikes. In World SBK, Toprak has proven how he can lead a Yamaha R1, a bike that isn't always the fastest, to a world championship title thanks to his extreme riding style and exceptional control. Now, that style is on display again at Sepang. In a closed-door test, Toprak seemed to immediately adapt to Yamaha's V4 engine, a machine previously criticized by Fabio Quartararo and Jack Miller for being wild in corners and lacking stability under hard braking. However, for Toprak, the engine actually seemed like a GNU toy that he quickly learned to use. According to sources in the paddock, Toprak was able to consistently set several fast laps without making any significant mistakes. Yamaha telemetry data showed significant improvements in braking and corner exit acceleration, two areas that had previously been the main weaknesses of Yamaha's V4 engine. Ducati boss observes. Gigi D'Aligna's presence at the test site raised many eyebrows. The renowned Ducati technical boss rarely attends rival team tests, unless he senses something big is afoot. And sure enough, after the session concluded, Gigi finally made a comment that caught the media's attention. Toprak is a rider with a unique style. He can make a seemingly difficult bike competitive. If Yamaha really succeeds in adapting the characteristics of their V4 engine to Toprak's riding style, then 2026 could be a very interesting year, and perhaps also dangerous for us, Gigi said, half-jokingly, but full of meaning. This comment immediately heated up the atmosphere in the paddock. Many are aware that Ducati is now the most dominant team on the grid, but they are also aware that technology isn't the only key to victory. The character of a rider like Toprak can be an unpredictable variable that can change the competitive landscape. A sign that Yamaha is on the right track? Today's test in Sepang is being touted as a crucial part of the final phase of development for the 2026 Yamaha V4 project. After Andrea Dovizioso and Jack Miller previously helped test the engine and aerodynamics, it's now Toprak's turn to be the real test, to see how easily the machine can be controlled by an aggressive rider. Yamaha engineers from Iwata are reportedly very satisfied with Toprak's feedback. One technician, who wished to remain anonymous, even said that Toprak adapted much faster than they had expected. He understands the characteristics of this machine with natural instinct. The way he brakes, the way he throttles in fast corners, it's as if this bike has been his for a long time, said one of the Yamaha crew members. Some Japanese media even reported that Toprak's lap times were very close to the simulation data of active MotoGP riders. If these rumors are true, then Yamaha appears to have found its way into the right direction, and could be preparing to launch a new threat to Ducati's dominance. Is this the beginning of Yamaha's revival? With the combination of Dovizioso's experience, Jack Miller's technical input, and Toprak's natural talent, the Yamaha V4 project now appears to be maturing. Especially if Yamaha can combine Fabio Quartararo's smooth style with Toprak's aggressiveness, the 2026 season could be a major turning point for the Iwata team. Ducati may still reign supreme on the track, but warning signs are already emerging. If Toprak really gels with this bike, said one MotoGP analyst, then Ducati will have to start being wary. Because a special rider on a fast-developing bike can be a nightmare for anyone. The test is scheduled for 2 days in Sepang, with a follow-up session tomorrow to test Yamaha's new electronics and aerodynamics. Official results are yet to be announced, but one thing is certain, Toprak has signaled that he is ready to bring Yamaha back to the top. After months of hot rumors in the racing world, the long-awaited news has finally arrived. Toprak Razgatlioglu, the Turkish rider known for his extreme riding style and spectacular motorcycle stunts, officially tested Yamaha's latest V4 engine at the Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia today, in a secret test session closed to the public and media. This test is a crucial part of Yamaha's extensive development program leading up to the 2026 MotoGP season, as the Iwata-based manufacturer strives to recover from a difficult past few seasons. Yamaha has long been known as the only major team still using an inline for configuration, but now they are truly entering a new era with a high-tech V4 engine. According to inside sources directly at the track, Toprak appeared very focused from the start of the session. He took to the track at 9 a.m. local time, riding a plain black motorcycle without any official logos, a sign that the test was secret. Nevertheless, the distinctive sound of Yamaha's V4 engine immediately caught the attention of everyone in the paddock. The sound of this bike is completely different. It's deeper, more aggressive, and really resembles the character of a Ducati or KTM, said one mechanic who heard it firsthand on the Sepang Straight. Toprak completed a total of 23 laps in the first session, focusing on evaluating the engine's character and stability under hard braking, areas where he is known to be strongest. In the final few laps, he was even seen attempting extreme sliding in the final corner, testing the V4 engine's high-speed traction. Several eyewitnesses reported that Toprak was seen smiling broadly upon returning to the pits, a clear sign that he was enjoying the new sensations of the bike. According to reports, Toprak provided a lot of feedback to Yamaha engineers, particularly regarding throttle response, low RPM torque, and electronic control. Yamaha appears to be paying close attention to every detail, as they know Toprak's aggressive riding style can be a benchmark for the engine's strength in extreme conditions. A source within the Yamaha team said, "Toprak gave us incredible data. He's a rider who can feel every detail of the bike. This V4 engine isn't perfect yet, but the direction of its development is already very promising." Furthermore, Lynn Jarvis, managing director of Yamaha Motor Racing, was reportedly present to monitor the test from the pit wall. He was seen in intense discussions with the chief engineer of the V4 project, intently observing Toprak's every lap. Jarvis is believed to have wanted to see for himself how the new engine adapts to Toprak's aggressive riding style, renowned for its late braking and brutal corner exit power. In fact, Toprak's lap time was reportedly quite surprising. According to circulating information, the Turkish rider clocked a time just 0.4 seconds off the best time of Andrea Dovizioso, who had tested Yamaha's V4 engine a few weeks earlier. This strongly suggests that the new engine is truly starting to show promising performance. Several observers in the paddock have suggested that Yamaha is on the verge of a major resurgence, and involving Toprak in this project could be a strategic move. With his World SBK experience and aggressive riding style, Toprak could offer a different perspective than traditional test riders. Meanwhile, rumors have begun to circulate that Yamaha is considering granting Toprak a wildcard entry into the 2026 MotoGP season if his testing results continue to be positive. This could also be the first step toward bringing him back to the MotoGP paddock, something that failed to materialize a few years ago. Today's test is reportedly scheduled to last until the afternoon, with the second session focused on testing a
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Got some egos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up